Hi, I'm Cat Navarro Lee with IdeateTV, and I am here with the filmmakers from Norita. And I've got Jayson, Sarah, and Melissa. So nice to have you guys here. So tell me about Norita. I know it's a documentary about Argentina, right? About the history. So tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So our film is called Norita. It's because Norita is our protagonist. Back in Argentina in the 70s, there was a military dictatorship that took over the government and disappeared around 30,000 people, and Norita's son was one of those people. And so the film really chronicles her journey, transitioning from being a housewife and a seamstress to this full-fledged feminist activist that helped take down the dictatorship, and then she became this absolute force and was the person that everybody wanted at the front of their causes because she gets stuff done, including getting abortion rights secured for the country in 2020. So,
what a powerful story. How did you find out about this story?
Well, so I've known Norita since 1995 because I had an internship with her organization, Madres de la Plaza de Mayo. So I've loved and worked with her for nearly 28 years. And I found out in 2018 when she was doing a series of lectures at universities in the South that I organized, that this very handsome person was creating a documentary about her. And I will let Jayson take it from there.
A small group of filmmakers and I approached Nora around 2017 to see if she would be willing to have us follow her with a camera and document her life. And she, being quite humble, was a little bit reluctant, took some convincing, and we were able to follow her for on and off for about 3 years, but mainly in 2018, which also happened to be the same year that women in Argentina fought to legalize abortion. So it was a very, poignant and interesting time to watch an activist at work on the streets and putting her very powerful voice behind a cause that is relevant in all corners of the world. So it was magical. Norita is magical. She was magical. She died about 3 weeks ago. So
I was just going to ask her, if she's seen the project.
She did. She got to see the final project about 2 weeks before she passed with her entire family, with our Argentine-based team, and many of the people who'd supported the project from the get-go. And it was a triumph. And so she was able to see the final project.
What are some of the challenges in getting a project like this off of the ground? I'm sure there's from funding to everything else. Just tell me a little bit.
I mean, independent cinema is very much that. It's very much like a groundswell of trying to put a million different things together to create a project. And so, some of the challenges for us have been everything from funding to crews. And, this is an international team. So our team is split between Argentina, California, and Australia. And so this was very much an international effort. So we're working against millions of different time zones and all sorts of things.
Technology problems. And we also, to secure everyone's signature as the EP, we have Jane Fonda as one of our executive producers. Just, the logistics.
That seems very fitting because I know what she stands for in the projects that she always believes in.
Very fitting. So there were a lot of logistics. It took an entire team, and we're very excited to be here because independent cinema is hard to make in today's culture.
And documentaries. So thank you. That's very inspiring. If you had a piece of advice for filmmakers out there who have an idea, they see something inspiring, they know somebody who has a cool, crazy story, what would you say they should do first?
I mean, documentary, it's all about people, right? Yeah. We are very much to peopleize people. So if you can build those relationships and tell those types of stories,
I think work your network, find an idea. You found an incredible person to be the protagonist. Work your network. Think about every possible person you could tap into to help you. I mean, it's been a world of community. There's so many people behind the scenes.
It takes an army to make a movie.
Yeah.
And I would just add one thing too. I think there's if you can just pick up a camera and film and follow your heart, that comes through and and transcends any issues around sort of
Action before everything, right? Just get up.
yeah, that's documentary cinema, yeah. And I think we're kind of in this period where we're really underestimating audiences' sensitivity and souls and what they're looking for. And what they're really looking for are stories by filmmakers who are feeling the story alongside them.
The passion.
You heard that, guys. Passion, people, community. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.